guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about my skincare journey and how I fixed my dry skin. I have super dry skin, especially in the winter time, and I'm going to show you guys the products that have worked for me and the products that didn't really work for me because I didn't pair it with certain products. Let's get started. In high school, I didn't have a skincare routine. All I used was Vaseline, and I would just put this all over my face. That was my skincare routine in high school. And for the most part, it worked. But as I continued to use the Vaseline, I got milia under my eye here, and it's still there. I wasn't able to remove it. I'm just gonna tie my hair up because this is getting serious. No, I'm just tying it up because I feel like it's too much. And then at the end of high school, I got introduced to the Clinique moisturizer. So I used this for a bit, and I only used this, so I didn't pair it with any other product. I'm just gonna give the review of the product on its own. My review of the Clinique moisturizer on its own would probably have been like an 8 out of 10 back then, because that was my first ever moisturizer. But now, using different moisturizers, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10 just because it was too lightweight for my dry skin. Maybe the product would have worked better if I paired it with a toner or other products. After using the Clinique moisturizer, I needed a new one because I ran out. Someone introduced the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream to me, and I really loved this. It is lightweight, but I find it a little more heavier than the Clinique one. I was still only using a moisturizer, and my face was still pretty dry. So I went to the Kiehl's store and I was like, I need something to nourish my dry skin because I only have a moisturizer and it wasn't doing the trick. So then they recommended the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Essential Oil. This helped hydrate my skin, and in the morning I didn't feel too dry. My skin felt better, but it felt like my skin could be more nourished and replenished. I wanted to prevent fine lines earlier on. I was like, let's get another product. So I got this serum. It's the Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum, and it fights fine lines and texture while reducing the look of dull, tired looking skin that can be caused by age-related dehydration. I wouldn't repurchase this product again because I feel like I didn't see a lot of results on my skin. Maybe I'm using it wrong and it should be used with other products, but just personally, I wouldn't get it again. But I did really like the feel of it on my face. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's like a little bit thick and it just feels so cold and nice on the skin. So along my skincare journey, I found out about toners. This was a game changer for me. I first used the Glow Recipe Watermelon Toner. It was really nice and it smelled so good, but it was pricey and there was fragrance in it. Personally, I wouldn't purchase it again because it was pricey, and I would rather have toners that don't have fragrance in it. When I was done using the Glow Recipe Toner, I switched to the First Aid Ultra Repair Wild Oat Hydrating Toner. And I really like this. It's really lightweight on your skin. It doesn't feel sticky after you put it on. And I've been using this for quite a while now. It's lasted me a year actually. So I recommend getting this, but that's just my opinion. It feels very refreshing when you put it on. After finding out about toners, my skin felt more nourished and hydrated, and it was great. But the winters would be so cold that it would dry out my skin a lot. Even with the toner, the oil, and the moisturizer, my skin didn't feel like it was fully absorbing all the products that I was putting on my face. So then I discovered two things that were life-changing. I was using the Kiehl's Calendula Deep Face Wash. I hope I said that correctly. And this dried out my skin so much. When I bought this, I just needed a cleanser and I was like, okay, this works, whatever, and I just bought it. When I found out that this dried out my skin, I went on the website and I looked at the description, which I should have done before, and this product is best for combination oily or normal skin. I have really dry skin, so obviously this would dry my skin out. This product did not work for me. This is one thing that I discovered that changed my dry skin. Always look for a cleanser that is for dry skin. And then my next discovery was exfoliators. When I exfoliated, it removed all the dead skin cells. The products were able to absorb into my skin very well. This cleaned my skin, it made my skin feel healthier and look healthier. And when I didn't exfoliate, the dirt and oil, they were all trapped under my skin. This made it harder to overcome my dry skin in the winter. What I use to exfoliate is this cleansing brush. I got this off Amazon. I do need to replace it though. The spin kind of just slows down. I don't know what happened to it. I replaced the batteries too. Maybe I'll try a chemical exfoliator. I've been too scared to try that because I have sensitive skin and I'm not sure if that would make my skin more dry or break me out. I know there's different types of exfoliators. I haven't tried a lot of them, so please let me know if you know any good ones for sensitive skin. By using the exfoliator and getting rid of my cleanser that did not work for me, I was able to have more hydrated skin. And on top of that, I found out about hyaluronic acid. It really helps replenish your dehydrated skin. So I use the La Roche hyaluronic acid. It does have fragrance in it. When I'm done this, I'm probably gonna get something that doesn't have fragrance in it. But personally, this has worked for me and it has really boosted and hydrated my skin so much. When you do use this, make sure to use it on damp skin, because if you use it on dry skin, it might just have the opposite effect and make your skin even more dry. Next, I'm going to talk about the eye cream that I use. I currently use this First Aid Beauty eye cream. It has hyaluronic acid in it and it is very hydrating for my eyes, but I probably wouldn't repurchase this again because I want to buy something that brightens my under eyes and has vitamin C in it. I'm not a fan of the packaging just because when I'm trying to get product out, a lot comes out at once. So not a fan of it, but it is hydrating for my under eyes. I used to use the CeraVe eye cream, and that one worked for me as well. Also not a fan of the packaging, but if you want a cheap drugstore one, I would recommend that one. I haven't used many eye creams over the years. I don't know too much about eye creams, but I can only recommend those two eye creams that I have used. When I ran out of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, I came across the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I love this moisturizer. I love it more than the Clinique one. I love it more than the Kiehl's one. It's just so hydrating for dry skin. Like, this product is for dry, parched skin. It's also good for sensitive skin as well. I had the bigger tube of it and that lasted me a year and a half. It has a thicker consistency, so you don't need that much. A little goes a long way. I would definitely recommend this moisturizer if you have super dry skin. It's the only cream that has really worked with my dry skin. I just repurchased this during the Sephora sale where First Aid Beauty had that huge bundle where it came with a lot of products inside. In the bundle that I bought from Sephora, it also came with the facial radiance pads. This exfoliates, tones, and brightens, and I actually needed a new exfoliator since my brush wasn't working too well. Since this tones and exfoliates, I use this twice a week, instead of using my toner, paired with the Ultra Repair Firming Collagen Cream, and then I just top it off with the Ultra Repair Moisturizer. These products I've only been using for 2 months. I don't quite know if I'm using it correctly. Please let me know if I am. And then another new product that I've been using this year is a vitamin C. I've been meaning to get a vitamin C. I've just always been scared of trying it out because my skin is sensitive. I trust First Aid Beauty because they target sensitive skin. So I went with the 10% vitamin C serum from First Aid Beauty. Gosh, it's really bright. This actually has brightened my skin and I'm really loving it so far. I've only been using it for 2 to 3 months and it hasn't irritated my skin. Yeah, so I would recommend this vitamin C if you're scared of your sensitive skin. Just to recap the products that I'm currently using right now. In the daytime, I use the Ultra Repair Toner paired with this serum. I'm just trying to get rid of this serum. I bought it a long time ago, so just using it up. And then I'll top it off with the moisturizer. Sometimes I'll switch between this with the vitamin C serum. And then the moisturizer. Whoa, it's really bright. This looks like it's sponsored. And then at night, I'll still use this toner with the hyaluronic acid and the Ultra Repair Moisturizer. Occasionally, I will use this essential oil if my skin is feeling super dry. Twice a week, I'll switch these 3 out and use the facial radiance pads with the collagen and always the Ultra Repair cream. And I'll always use the eye cream during the day and during the night. That is my skincare journey and my skincare routine. I really hope this helped you guys. I'm not an expert in skincare. These are the products that have worked for me personally, and hopefully some of these products work for you too. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also so excited that spring is coming soon and it's getting warmer. Okay, bye guys.
한숨 속에 섞인 감정들이 묘사 마주치며 교차하며 갈피를 못 잡듯이 갈피를 못 잡듯이 또 지나가는 길 그 짧고 긴 시간 동안 주변 모습이 다 달라져 있어도 목적지는 항상 같아 Maybe you can feel the pressure that I've been living on I can say that it's been on my mind But I'm moving along 스쳐 지나가는 불빛 속에 흩어져가는 사람들 사이에 다가오는 표정들 뒤에 Maybe one day it'll feel alright 사라진 것을 쫓아가다 보면 어느새 아무렇지 않은 표정으로 한참을 걸었어 열차에 갇힌 손잡이처럼 달아있는 저 의자들처럼 가끔 한참 동안 가만히 있을래 Maybe you can feel the pressure that I've been living can say that it's been on my mind, but I'm moving along. 스쳐 지나가는 불빛 속에 흩어져가는 사람들 사이에 다가오는 표정들 뒤에 Maybe one day it'll feel alright. 스쳐 지나가는 불빛 속에 흩어져가는 사람들